Well, with the RV finally repaired and tuned up and repacked, the girls and I are ready to head out on brand new adventures. So leaving our old sticks and bricks at home for the attack squirrels and raccoons to protect, we're on our way to new adventures. So come along. Well, the girls and I have taken a different route to our first camp spot tonight. We came south on I-5 down to Kelso and took the Highway 4 cutoff, which goes along the northern rim of the Columbia River as we are heading towards the southernmost point of Washington State, Cape Disappointment. So this is a new route we've never taken before. Thought we'd check it out. It's much nicer than the freeway. Here we are taking a little side trip off of Highway 4 to the Grays River Covered Bridge, built in 1905. Just something we like checking out. Let's head on down here and see what it's like. Here's a little pull-off and park area with a Sandy can. Here we are down by the river, and it flows right underneath this historic covered bridge built in 1905. It's still in use. So let's go up there and look inside. Over here they have a little historic marker. And let's just walk through this, huh? This is what's fun. This is what we like doing, exploring these things. These historic structures and stuff that are still standing even today. Now, others I've been in had actual windows on both sides, but this is pretty darn sturdy. You can hear it echoes. Pretty well built too. So we'll go out the other end here and see what we got. Just beautiful country out here. It takes me back to a quieter time when I was a child. We had a dairy farm not far from where I lived out in the country. And I just loved climbing trees and doing all those things that kids today have no clue how to do or even interested in. So we'll head back, let the dogs out to relax themselves, relieve themselves, and then we're heading west again. It's been a very pleasant morning's drive down here. Seen a lot of beautiful country, and here we are pulling in to Cape Disappointment State Park on the southernmost tip of Washington State. We're going to go up here, give them our reservation confirmation number, and check in for our campsite. Okay, we've checked in. Got our tag on the windshield. We're going to cruise on down to our campsite. See if anyone's there that we have to wait on to check out at 1. Only took me about 4.5 hours, and that's with stopping some places, exploring. So that's not bad. I think I'll take Highway 4 again at the Kelso cutoff heading south, because that was a really nice drive through a lot of different territory. Well, we're just going to cruise out here. We want to check out see if that rock shelter is still the way I remember it. And I want to go out and see if that huge driftwood fort is still standing. You can see something one time and it'll be totally destroyed or gone, rarely added to. It's usually left alone or destroyed, which is sad, you know, really sad. Many of the campsite rings out here in different sections that are right facing west, right on the coast, the beach, have to be dug out at the end of the winter storm season. So those aren't always available until late in the spring, but they've been buried by huge driftwood, lots of sand during some of our winter storms up here. Okay, I gotta concentrate and find my campsite. Well, our campsite is still occupied, but the checkout time is 1 p.m. and that's less than an hour to go. So we're gonna go out here to the beach where all the photos are taken of crashing waves against the rock walls and see what's going on out there. The topography of this area has totally changed since the 1800s, when Lewis and Clark finally made their way to the Pacific with the addition of the jetties along both the north and south sides of the Columbia River as it empties into the Pacific Ocean. That's caused brand new land to appear over the past 100-some years. And if Lewis and Clark came here today, they wouldn't recognize the same place they set foot on. So let's go out here and check out this area. Here we are. People set up with their cameras already. Well, we got our campsite here, backed in, and we're ready to go. We opened right up to a nice campfire. Plan on having that tonight. The dogs have now gone out on the beach individually with me, exercised their legs and exercised their nose. Well, we're in our campsite and we found the trail out here to this cave we found last time, or rock shelter, I guess would be the best thing to call it. So we're gonna go out and see if it's changed any. Come on, Sarah, don't stop in the trail. Okay, here we go. Let's go down here. Sarah, down here. Go check it out. Jeepers. Here we go. Here's the, I guess it'd be called a rock shelter. Not actually a cave. But let's go in here and check it out. Looks like somebody's been adding some large rocks here, unless they've fallen out of the roof. They've had another campfire here. Someone has. Looks like it's rained quite a bit. See through the rocks over there, made a pool of water. Of course, it might be coming through the rocks there, coming out. This is all damp. But yeah. What do you think of this, Sarah? Huh? Yeah, Sarah's checking it all out. Now let's walk out to the beach and see if that driftwood fort is still standing. This is a great view of the northern lighthouse. I hear they give tours of the lighthouse up there for $3. Well, I've done that before, and no sense repeating. But it's quite a view from up there, looking north up the coast. My two girls guarding the palace and watching the sunset together. I think Kate's playing with her toy behind Sarah. And so we come to the end of a lovely day. First day of this trip. And hoping that the rest will be great. Well, good morning. Finishing up my coffee. I already had my morning muffin with my first cup of coffee. Got the place all situated, couch up, bed put away. Oh, it's so nice to have this space back without all that stuff we carried on our 6-month road trip. The girls are pooped out from yesterday. They did enough running and playing on the beach. And we're ready to head out this morning. So, without further ado, we are on the road again, heading towards the next location to get my favorite Reuben sandwich on the Oregon coast. So as the girls and I always wish you, happy trails and woof woof.